here, and today I am going to be filming a birthday haul and just a few things before we get started. Sorry if my voice is a little iffy today. I am coming down with a cold, and I did want to get a video filmed for you guys because it's been a while. My birthday was, I forgot the other things I needed to say. I'm sorry if this video is out of focus. As I've mentioned quite a few times before, I got a new camera on which there isn't a viewfinder, so I'm kind of going into it blind because it doesn't automatically focus on my face and I have to do it manually. But as far as I know, it should be focused. I'm going to link down below. I usually do this at the end, but I wanted to do it at the beginning in this video. There's a fly buzzing around my room, so I'm sorry if you hear that. It will not go away. I'm gonna link my Instagram and Twitter down below, and vlog channel, just because I know it's helpful for subscribers to be following social media for like video updates and stuff like that. So just check out the description for links. So today I am filming a birthday haul, and my birthday was a little while ago. I haven't gotten around to filming this yet, but it was on May 25th, and I turned 15. I honestly thought I was 15 for like a long time before my birthday. It feels weird to have it finally be official. But I'm just, and also, sorry if there's background noise. My brother's in the next room and he has a cough, but we can work with it. So I just chose not all of my gifts, but a few of my favorites to show to you guys because I know that you've been wanting another haul video and I do like filming them. Just a little disclaimer, this is in no way bragging. I took those exact words from Hannah. This is if you don't know who she is, she's my channel partner, but this is in no way bragging. I personally enjoy watching haul videos of other people, and I know that others enjoy it too, because it gives a lot of ideas for like things you want to ask for. So I just thought that I'd share some of my gifts with you guys. So after that 3-minute introduction, let's just get started. So my first gift was this Vera Bradley lunchbox. And it has a very beautiful design on it, which I adore. And then you can just see the little label tag right here. That fly is just going at it, man. I am so sorry if you can hear that, because I know personally I'm disturbed. But there's just the little Vera Bradley logo right there. And it's a pretty decent size. It just folds right away, which I like because I can fit it in my backpack. And I found it funny to be receiving a lunchbox in May, the end of May, because school is almost up. I didn't need one previously because I don't really bring much for lunch. I bring like a granola bar. So I never bothered to like buy one or ask for one. But my mom it would be good for me to have one. So she got me this. And I like it a lot. Like, it's not that useful for storage because, like I said, I don't bring much, but I love, like, fashion and such, so I really do like it. If you're looking for a good lunchbox brand, Vera Bradley's the way to go. I'm gonna sip my coffee. Sorry. The next thing, which I received, I'm contemplating which order to show you guys this stuff in. Oh my god, this fly, I'm gonna kill it. The next thing I got is The Sims 4. And I'm really excited about this one because I've wanted The Sims 4 for a long time because I saw it being played on YouTube. I saw Let's Plays, mostly from Dan and Phil. I watched them playing with Dill, and I honestly have wanted the game for so long. And funny story, my mother actually bought me this game already for Christmas, but she got me the Wii version, and if you don't know, the Wii version's kind of awful. So I was really grateful to get this version thus far. I've enjoyed it a lot. My computer says I've played it for 8 hours. My Sim's name is Maris Amor, and Maris is Latin for, it's in the genitive case for sea, so that means of the sea, and her last name is French for, is Amour, which is French for love, and I thought of this myself, by the way. Google didn't tell me what to name her, because I take Latin and French. So her name is Maris Amor, which means love of the sea, which I thought was very nice, but this comes with a little disc. I showed you my code. Does that matter? I'm not sure. I'm a little ignorant, but here's the cover. And if you don't know what Sims is, which I find a little impossible because it's very popular, but I'll explain it anyway. It's like a virtual reality game, I would say, where you can just play as a customized character. Like, as you can see all the faces on here. And you can basically live a life through your sim and control them. You can build them houses and create your sim, and there's a lot of like expansion packs which you can get. The next thing which I got, which I have shown I read from this in my last video, and my sister gave this to me, and what it is a treasury of poems, and the cover says, a collection of the world's most famous and familiar verse. I think it should say verses. It just says first. A collection of the world's most famous and familiar verse. Is that wrong? Am I wrong? Who knows? But it's compiled by Sarah Ann Stewart, and the cover is just a painting of a girl in a hammock beautiful poems. And here, let's flip to the page that I have bookmarked. My bookmark is in fact a Skittles wrapper. I have it opened to a poem called The Martyr. I'll read the first stanza to you guys because it seems a little long. If you like it, how about you go check out my last video after this one, of course. Good Friday was the day of the prodigy in crime, when they killed him in his pity, when they killed him in his prime, of clemency and calm, when the yearning he was filled, to redeem the evil willed, and, thou conqueror, be kind, but thy killed him in his kindness, in their madness and in their blindness, and thy killed him from behind. That was just the first little stanza. But yeah, I found it really amazing of my sister to give this to me. I'm very, very passionate about like literature, and I could probably make a whole video talking for hours about books. I'm not much of a reader because I have very long days and I don't really have time to read, but when I do, I get very into it. Currently, I just finished reading Romeo and Juliet, and you know, you hear like about Romeo and Juliet, and you hear about all the plot lines, and you think, oh, this is kind of dumb. Nothing really special. I know everything that happens, but in reality, when you read it, it is so, so beautiful. And that's only my second Shakespeare's play. I read Merchant of Venice last year, but honestly, it's so moving, and he's just, I don't want to just follow the crowd, but he is phenomenal at what he does. There's a lot of like beautiful character development in it, but I'm not going to talk about literature. That's boring. Maybe I'll make another video about that. But next, I will talk about, there's a lot of things. Not a lot, I just don't know what I want to talk about. I suppose I can talk about my glasses, and my glasses were a birthday gift which I got a little before my birthday. And see, I had a pair of glasses which looked kind of similar to these ones, and I got them with my contacts, and I didn't have them for very long, and I took them off. I was in bed, and like I took them off and put them to the side, and then just never saw them again. So I went quite a while without having glasses, which for me is kind of inconvenient because I have very bad vision. But I finally got new ones. I was really glad to, but here is my case. I don't really use a case, so that's why I don't have like a fancy one. Could get a fancy one, just don't really feel the need to. But yeah, my glasses are just, I like the big frames because I have big eyes, so if I got smaller frames, they tend to not cover like all the way up my eyelid. Like any like frame smaller than this just ends right here, and as you can probably imagine, that looks quite silly. And I have kind of thick frames because my vision is so bad, but there's just the little patterns on the side. Let's put those back on so I can see. I'm not wearing my contacts today just because I wasn't feeling it. So the next thing I'll talk about is my Bath and Body Works stuff. So on my birthday, my mother took me and my sisters to lunch, dinner. And after dinner, she brought me to Bath Body Works where I could get some stuff, and I picked my favorite things that I picked out to show you. First I have this body wash, and it's honestly such a pretty color. I highly recommend Bath and Body Works. You know, I don't really like their perfume very much, because I don't think the scent lasts very long. I'd rather have like designer perfume, not for like the name brand but for the quality. But I love their body washes. In particular, I love their candles, although I realized when I bought another candle that it's like the smell isn't that strong, but it's okay because I like their candles. But I'm very prone to going off on tangents, but I got this, and this is from the Signature collection, and it's called Raspberry and Sweet Mint. And it's a very, very pretty, like, translucent red color, which you can probably see. And I'll read you the keynotes on the back, which describe the scent in further detail, which I find quite helpful because I am quite rubbish at describing scents. So it smells like raspberry nectar, pink pomelo. I don't know what that is. Does someone know who that is? What that is? Do you want to tell me in the comments? I have no idea. Sweet mint, jasmine petals, and vanilla sugar. And this honestly smells like very fresh and fruity, which is my favorite combination of scents. And I was so torn on picking this, but I chose this in the end. And next, I have another shower gel, and this is in the scent Honolulu Sun, and Honolulu Sun is very dear to my heart. It is my all-time favorite scent. I love it more than anything in the whole wide world. It's my favorite scent out of all of the scents I've ever smelled in my whole life. I got it in a soap a few years ago. I just had a thought, what if I haven't been recording this whole time? Wouldn't that be so funny? Oh my god, that would be so funny. That would be so funny. I would have to do it again. But this is my favorite scent, and honestly, it just, let me smell it again. I got it in a soap a few years ago in their summer collection, and then I used all of the soap, and then when I went back to the store, they weren't selling it anymore, and then I went to like 4 more stores to look for it, and it took me 2 years. It took me 2 years and so many different Bath and Body Works, and I finally found it again. God bless America. But let's read the keynotes for this. Like, this smells like you've been on the beach for 3 days straight and your skin's all dried out and there's salt water in your hair, and like just sunscreen is just, oh my god, it's amazing. The keynotes, I got really excited. I love it so much. The keynotes are Fresh Island Cotton, Pacific Palm. I always find this interesting because, like, what is Pacific Palm supposed to smell like? Ocean Air Accord, Sun-Drenched Citrus, and White Sand Musk. This is gonna sound weird, but it smells like dry. Like, it smells dry, but like so refreshing. Like, it just smells like everything you'd expect from spending far too much time at the beach. Okay, and the next thing I have is more Honolulu Sun. Now, if I could, I would have purchased Honolulu Sun in the lotion and the perfume and the hand sanitizer and like the air freshener as well, but I felt that that would be a bit excessive, so I just stuck to the body wash and the candle. And the candle has a different design to it. It has this like beach patio and it's textured. And I love that it's textured. Now I find personally that their candles are very overpriced, but I do enjoy them a lot. This size candle burns for 30 to 40 hours and it costs $12.50. Now I got a candle from TJ Maxx, which was probably about half the size of this, but it smelled much more strong and it was only $3. So if you want like an abundance of candles on a budget, I would suggest TJ Maxx, just saying. But this one, I have 20 candles, I think. This one is my favorite. I'm very excited about Honolulu Sun, if you can't tell. The next thing I got is, this one's going to be a little interesting, but I'll explain. The next thing I got is a glue gun, and this was for a specific project. I like broke my last one, so I got a new one. And this one is orange and pink. I'm not a very big fan of orange, but this shade orange is okay. And there's glue all over it, but that's okay. And I used this to make my cloud light, which is behind me. And the other thing I used to make my cloud light is, one second, I gotta bend it down. I didn't plan very thoroughly. Oh boy. The thing I used to make my cloud light is this stuff. This is big. And this is just some polyester filling that I got at Walmart. It wasn't much money, but I used this and the glue gun and LED lights and a paper lantern to make my cloud light, and I got all of the materials for that for my birthday. And I'll insert a clip of my cloud light so you guys can see it. Right guys, this is my cloud light. Sorry if the audio is different. The camera's like right in front of my face, so. And there's a little hole on the side for me to reach the lights. It's a lot more purple. Oh god, that scared me. Oh, okay. The plug-in for my lights was moving and it was a little horrifying. But yeah, this is my cloud light and it's just hanging from my ceiling. It's like really pretty. Love it a lot. If you guys want to know how I made this, I'll leave a link to PJ's video in the description, who is a British YouTuber who I adore, and that way you can see how to make one for yourself. But yeah, this is it. Here, let me like move under it, because the under is really pretty. I'm like lying on my bed. Isn't that pretty? I love it. But yeah, this cloud light was really easy. I love it a lot. It's behind me right now. It looks very cool in the dark. It doesn't look like amazing because it's my first, like, it's the first one I ever made, but I like it. And I like lights are my, like, completely my aesthetic. I love everything about lights. So I love the cloud light. And that reminds me, another thing that I got is the lights that are, I have no idea where I'm pointing, but the lights that are hanging around my room are another thing that I got. And I love these ones so much. So they're LED lights. and I previously had lights in my room, but they burnt out, and I like these ones a lot better. So these ones are LED lights, and they are on a copper wire, so you can't see the wire that well intentionally. And they came with a remote that I don't have with me right now, but I can change like the brightness and whether like it's flashing or fading in and out. I wish there was like a twinkling setting, but there's not. And I'm pretty sure that those were just bought off of Amazon. So I don't know like the brand, but you can just look up LED lights and basically all of them will be just like that, and they're so pretty. And lastly, I also got Sippy. I'm not gonna throw my head back. I'm not Bunny. Last thing I got was just $100. And I used that when Hannah and Kira came down. Hannah's my channel partner, and if you follow our vlog channel, you'd know Kira because she's been in quite a few of our vlogs. We went shopping, and all I bought when we were shopping, like I didn't spend all of it obviously, but with my $100 I bought these shorts and a bag of lettuce. There's a story behind why I bought a bag of lettuce. Basically we wanted lettuce, so then we went into a restaurant and ate lettuce. We brought our bag of lettuce into a restaurant and then just ate it in the restaurant. I don't know why we're like this, but I got these shorts and they're so cute. My dog was ripping off the pom-poms, the jerk, but there's little flaps on the side, and I love that a lot. I've been wanting shorts like this. And yeah, they're just this nice blue color with a little bit of purple hue to them. And on the bottom, there's little pom-poms. I'm expecting it for damage. Oh yes, here is where my dog ripped off the pom-pom. But that's okay, because I didn't like that one anyway. That particular pom-pom. But yeah, I just got these from Target. I think they were like $25 maybe. That's a complete guess based on my prior knowledge as to how much clothing costs. But yeah, I don't like Target for clothing that much because I find they're a tiny bit overpriced. But they do have some very cute clothes. They also like never have my size. They always either have like an extra small or a large or an extra large, and I'm like, why? But anyway, that's just some things that I chose to show you from my birthday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, I will leave the links to all my social media, my Instagram, Twitter, blog account down below. Leave constructive criticism. May I reinforce that. Leave comments, please, about the video instead of like my appearance. And just let me know what you think. If you don't like my videos, that's perfectly fine, and I will link Hannah's videos down below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate you, and school is out next week, so that means look forward to a ton of new videos all summer, and leave requests down below.